Hey, Macaroni. What's up, dude? I was not. Well, I was muted, but I wasn't talking. Feeling better today? Oh, that's good. Did you do anything, or you just some rest? Okay, fastest advice. What was his advice? Oh, I kind of have an idea. I don't know if it'll work, but let's just try it out. I need resin though. Slept 15. Slept 15 hours. Yeah, I mean that's. You do need sleep after all. Shredding with the V9S. Nice. Playing what? Quick cache? Filter? Oh, okay. Solid, solid. Just flat. Feels flat. 500 hours. You only play Quick Cache once in a blue moon. I mean, Quick Cache was like all I played when I first started playing the finals. Like all that I played. So don't play ranked, it's scary? What do you mean it's scary? Well, this is going to be so hard to get lined up properly. Oh my god. Let's just do this real quick just to see how it even looks. That's not even straight with, like... the rest. Difficult. It's being difficult. It's not straight. Played a stock trading simulator. That's an interesting one. Whoa, what the heck? That moved. I said, like, what is tilting it? Actually gonna stay to that tonight? What does that mean? Yeah, I don't really need this to... There we go, we saved the height. Oh, it's gonna be tough to line up. I don't know, like if I have this on here, right? Yeah. Some of them are going to go in the ground like that. So depending on what I put here... it'll be a problem. Okay, we'll just leave it for now. It's just... Alright. I think we haven't used these before either, these like XL extended platforms. So I don't think we'll be able to really fit them in here, but I want to, oh, it's in the medium, I guess. Just like these ones. I don't know that this one would be good in this area though. Maybe if I do like one of them in this area, it might be good. Could do one in the back here. I don't know, like maybe a centrifuge can go here. Well, resin, ceramic, and iron. Resin. Oh, there's my ceramic. Oh, nope, that's tungsten. Where's my ceramic? Did I used all the ceramic already? What the fuck? No way, I used it already. I only have those two. Bro. Okay. We're gonna have to make some. So the most overpriced PC on Amazon today? Yeah, I wouldn't look at like PCs on Amazon. Hold on. Ceramic and resin. Yeah, we have the resin here. $6K for 1650 and that's really bad. Yeah, that's really bad. I'm pretty sure I know how I can get this to line up. I just need to get one of these platforms. Trying to convince your mom that Newegg isn't a scam? Newegg is definitely not a scam. What the hell? Newegg has been around for so long. I think Newegg is like... hold on. Fine, let's print one of these. There's like a Newegg think they're like, I don't know if it's HQ or what, but there's a new egg like in my state. She refuses to buy stuff from anywhere but Amazon and Shein. That's pretty bad. Shein is like not good either. She thinks Shein isn't. She doesn't think Shein is a scam, but she thinks Newegg is. Like that's kind of crazy. That's very odd. Yeah, that is very, very odd. Odd behavior there. Okay, yeah, I don't think I want this on this side, but it's just so we can maybe try and attempt to have things be straight. It's like tilted. It's maybe too close. Oh, we'll try it. Doesn't really matter actually for now. Yep, gonna be fun. Whoa, come here. FS, what's up, man? Actually not terribly lined up with this, although this is not going to stay, I don't think. But we'll leave it there. Oh, okay, did not mean to do that. It's pretty close. I just do not understand the way this tool works. What? Why? Why, dude? What is... What is it not happy about? I don't know if it's like stuff like this. And nothing there for it to be mad about. Didn't realize you could do that. What? What is the problem here? Am I able to turn channel memberships on? Yeah, channel memberships on should be on right now. Been on for a long time. Oh. Thank you, dude. Thanks, AFS. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for becoming a member. It grants you access to the Discord. You just have to make sure you have your YouTube link to your Discord. WA fast. Thank you, dude. This is gonna be like the hardest part. It's just getting everything to be lined up. But once it is, it'll look nice. You'll gift when you... Ah, thanks, man. Got wrench and yeah, collecting. These two are pretty well lined up. This one isn't. Not sure how close I want them to be. I want the feet overlapping, maybe. I mean, the more overlapping, the better, because they'll be less cable showing. close. Pretty good. Only thing I have to worry about right now is just to make sure that they are level with each other. If I can at least get the front feet lined up, I'm not so worried about the back ones. You see the height is just slightly different. And it feels like it's almost slightly angled. Hey, hey, Rip, you received a membership. Thank you, AFAS. You tried Mac, I know. He had a like a 33% chance basically. Although you have to make sure that you have the on YouTube you have to make sure that you are enrolled or like able to get gifted memberships and stuff. Normally it pops up in the chat on its own. You might have to go to like account and privacy settings or something. And it might be in there. Don't know exactly where it is. I think I saw it one time, but I don't know. Need to move this stuff out of the way. It's just, I don't know if I'm going crazy or if this is flat or not. Because, no, look at this one. This one, the foot of this one is like way low. It's like tilted down. Perfect. Try it again. Random. Off. Thanks, AFAS, for another gift there. Appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Okay, I need to do this right now because if I don't, it'll be an issue. Oh. Yeah. Anyways, it'll be an issue. If I go from here to the right. See, why is it building it up right there? I come towards me. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do... We're just gonna make a nice flat spot here. Hopefully that is not... tilted. I mean, let's see if it's tilted or not. That looks flat. You got buffalo sauce in your... Oh, no. You need to clean that up quick. I am very careful when it comes to eating around my stuff. Just don't risk it. It's already hard enough to clean your keyboards. Alright. Like, this should be flat. Yeah, I think that feels flat. Nice and centered there. I don't mind that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good spacing. This one's tilted too much. Why is that higher? Something is messing with the height of that one. You tried to do it and this is what you get. The mouse pad too? You're still typing? Oh man. Alright. Good luck. Something is causing it to tilt downward. Oh, is that good? Yeah, it's pretty good. Not quite. Almost. Almost. It's just, you could see this like little like line, this little separation right there. That's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take that one. It's not sunken down either. It's all on the same level. Sick. Okay. Nice. We're making progress now. Okay, so these are locked the way they need to be. Thankfully, we shouldn't have to run any underground wires, cables, or anything like that anywhere in here because of the way they are, like, right on top of each other. Or right next to each other. We'll just have to run, like, one cable to this whole thing, and then it'll be fine. Maybe a couple, because they might not be connected. I don't know if I would... Where's the... Oh, it's right here. I don't know if I would want something like this. That might be fine. It doesn't really like block the ship, right? We're working. That might be fine right there. So this one won't help us because it's not the right shape. We need to make another... It's weird because we need another one, but we might not actually use it. But we need to make it for, like, spacing. I don't know if I'll have, like, you know, like a entrance, like a hole right here that will take us down this way, maybe. I don't know if it's worth making, like, a railway that comes down this... down into this cave. Oh, almost fell. But it's, like, right here, so I feel like it's not a bad spot to maybe make the railway. I just don't know how I'll implement it at the moment. Because it even connects this way, too. Which is nice. Just don't know how I would connect these two together. Bit weird. We have to kind of punch out a hole that kind of comes out this way. Then how would it connect? Trying to think. I need to think ahead of like some of this stuff. We don't have to waste time placing things perfectly and then having to move them afterwards. Like, is there a spot that would be, like, you know, aesthetically pleasing and to have the like the train station so that it would kind of look nice in the area, right? Kind of hard to tell with all this junk in the way, but just like okay. Hopefully that helps. You got kicked from so many lives today? What do you mean? What do you mean you got kicked? This looks good from here. This looks like a really nice... I like the way this is looking. Where would a nice spot for the train, the rail station kind of be? I want it to be like close and still like easy to get to. Like, what is this hole right here? Is this... This could almost be like a secondary landing pad area. Hey, John Carter, welcome back, dude. We're trying to watch 18 plus in the tags. That's interesting. I'm not... I mean, I'm sure maybe your YouTube account doesn't have your actual age in it, you know? Or maybe you have to, like, even if it... I don't know how the whole age thing works on 18 plus streams or whatever. Station in the lower cave? Yeah, I could put a station in, like, a cave, like one of these cave systems, but the thing is that I want things to be visible. I don't want everything to be inside a cave, so I want it to be in somewhere that you can, like, see it from above. Which is why I'm, like, trying to figure out how I want it. Oh, I'm kind of scared of painting this stuff. That it's going to move it. Hopefully it doesn't. Used to get caught up on the last stream and this one. Oh, yeah. Not a lot happened last stream. I mean, it was a lot of struggling to figure out how I wanted to build the base. And getting supplies and stuff. Top of bluff stations with rail lines going all over. The problem with the rail lines is they will kill a lot of the land. So, like, I just need this train station itself to be visible. And then I don't need too many of the rail lines to be visible. I really like this. I don't know what I'll put here, but I really like this, like, little space right here. I don't want to, like, fill this with something. Like, I don't know if I put a solar panel here or something. This is supposed to, like, I'm intending on this being like a full circle, basically, or like a squarish kind of circle, rounded square. So it comes over here again, and then again. And we have, like, this, there's going to be, like, a platform in the middle here, just like there is here. But then there's going to be, like, entranceways right here and here. I want to get power going first? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not necessary, because I'm building mainly just for looks right now, and I have like a smidge of power. And to build a solar panel, I'd have to do stuff with the chemistry station, which I can do. All right, let's just go ahead and get this. Let's just keep working on this and maybe it'll come to me. Who should you buy a GPU from? I mean, I've bought from Asus, mainly Asus, and I've gotten one Zotac. That's pretty good. This one's not going to stay here, but I need to line it up. And the Asus, I've never had problems with Asus cards with, like, overheating, really, but Zotac, I did have some issues with my memory kind of being hot. The thermal pads on it was not great. Maybe the cooler wasn't great or something either. Oh, that one's like perfect. What the hell? Like smooth all the way around. Perfect heart shape. I'm really scared about this because when I build in this cave again, I'm so scared that everything's gonna pop off. What about MSI? Okay, well, actually, yeah. To finish that as well, I have an MSI card currently. And that was the first MSI card that I've ever had. I need one of these. I don't know if I actually didn't check to see if this was going to be center. Go in, please. Yeah, because you see, these platforms are not, like, perfectly square. They're not, like, not perfect 90s. So, although this is lined up like this, it's not quite lined up on that side. Well, we'll have to just... We have one more platform, right? We'll have to see how that goes. I knew this was going to be an issue, but I just have to see how I kind of... What looks best. But yeah, so right now I have a MSI Supreme X card. And I like this one a lot, actually. It runs really cool. Really quiet. Oh, it's like significantly easier to do that from the front. Although that one's not lined up at all for this one. I don't know why I even bother. Maybe we should be actually lining up like this. This is probably the better way of doing this. Looks pretty square, straight. And the thing is, distance-wise, how... How far do I actually want this to... I guess let's see how far, how it looks if we have these ones. This one pretty close. $750 enough for an estimated power consumption of 650? Yeah, I don't know if that's enough headroom, though. I would probably give it a little more. If I were you, I would go for even an 850, but the thing also that you have to kind of take into account is that, like, what if you decide you want to upgrade your GPU at some point? Or what if you decide, you know, you want to upgrade your motherboard and your CPU? And then you need more power. But I know that you know, that means spending more money on a power supply than is maybe necessary. But like budget-wise, I get it. But if you're like trying to future-proof your build or allow you an upgrade path, then you do want to kind of take that into account. It's like being difficult. Okay, that's perfect. There we go. So much easier doing it from the front for some reason. I like that amount of space. That's a pretty good amount of space there. Let me get that on this side as well. First try? Okay. It's not quite like, because this one kind of overlaps on this one, but that's fine. It wasn't really, it's still straight and square, but it's just the platform in the middle isn't centered, but that's not really a problem. Probably one of the most symmetrical setups I've had. Now, question is, you know, I have this base here. Should I put like should I put this guy there? You know, like, would I have a use for that there? In the back, and then I also have this one. You know, maybe this one would be better in the back here, because I am going to build the mountain, the rock behind here back up to like kind of block this. I do quite like these. They are like space efficient. Although now these ones are... Now that's a little too close there, right? So then it's almost like it has to go on this far side, because this side is wider spacing. That means that we won't have a... Like, if I have the, like, with the normal spacing where it's like, the feet make a heart shape there. Come on. Okay, that's pretty damn good. Although, is it... I don't know if that's gonna... Let's try and use our centering thing again here. Keys. Yo. Flying tech? It's almost lined up. It's kind of a little bit too far to the right. Wish there was an easier way of, like, lining things up in this game. Alright, that's pretty good. So, I have to make sure now that, let's see, that this is lined up well. Here. Pretty well there. We have a square platform here. Okay, so what this means is I have a little bit of space. I don't know what's going to go here, so it's important that I leave space, extra space here. What about the big octagon plat for the middle? Oh, maybe. Isn't that going to be too big? But I could try it. I don't know if I have a... That's a pretty big platform. What would I put on it? That's not a bad call. What do I just need iron and 2 ceramic. I'll print it so we can kind of mess around with it. I don't care if we have to like scrap it or whatever. I'm not gonna put that last one on yet. I don't want it to be messing around. Leaves room to go all around it. Yeah, that is true. I just need to move this guy because we kind of want to leave space for this one. So let's say we go here. That's pretty good. No, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. I like it. It needs to be back a little bit too. It's goof. It's to be kind of like that. So we can access both sides there. Now, what I'm a little worried about is this should be fine. Like, if I move this one over, it should be fine, right? That was quick. But, like, is that? No, that looks like the same amount of space. That's a pretty big entrance, too. Not bad. Gonna walk into this. Looks nice. Question is, like, if I did have, like, this guy here. It's like, might look a little bit funky. What does this CL36 mean on RAM? CL refers to cast latency, and basically that first number you want as low as possible, and all the other numbers you want to be as close as possible to the first number, but also to each other. So I'm giving like arbitrary numbers, but you kind of want something like 36, like 70, 70, something, something or other, 80 something. You just want them to be as low as possible and as close to each other as possible. Because you can have fast RAM, but the cast latency is also sync the stacked under the. Yeah, I was thinking about syncing this one in the middle here underground. But I'm not really syncing too much of it, too many things under the ground on this build, but we'll see. But I'm digging this layout, this circular layout. It's gonna be uber efficient, and I've never used this one. It's kind of sad too, because let's go over here while that's printing. Can I? Yeah. It's kind of sad because if we come over here, large stacked. What? Oh, I don't have it connected to power. Hold on. There we go. Let me climb up here. I think this is probably the fastest way. I have this platform over here. It's sad. I'm gonna use it somehow. Like, we're gonna figure out a use for it, but it's kind of sucks that it's like that far away. Like, it's just over here. I wish you could move these, you know? Yeah, I've never seen one of those before. That was my first time seeing one. I was like, oh, brick. Come on. I thought this thing was going to print faster. Just don't have enough power right now. We also need to find a spot for like a little field shelter somewhere. More power. Yeah, we'll get power going in a bit. Where would we put a field shelter? What would be a good spot? Ooh, maybe. Wait, maybe the field shelter. Maybe the field shelter goes up there. Just like plop it up there. That might be kind of fun. Also the view, yeah. Yeah, that thing's got some height to it. Yeah, so I think we could definitely sink this one in. And we could like walk over it. Let's try that. Be careful not to get too close to some of these. Now centering this is going to be a bit tricky, I think, but... That's pretty good, actually. I think it's a little bit too far to the... Yeah, it's just a little bit too far to the right. Let's bring it down a bit. And it's not level either, is it? We have to, hold on. This needs to be, like, perfect. We need to have it leveled and level and everything, so we're gonna... Little flat spot here. But like... That is... Oh, okay. Definitely what I want. Well, we wouldn't get for grid lines? Oh my god, yeah, grid lines would be nice. Grid lines and like alignment lines or something, like, so it's like snapping. Like you can turn on and off snapping. But, okay, so as it is right now, it's like a little bit above. But I think I want it a little lower. Just a smidge lower. Satisfactory? Yeah, I don't play Satisfactory, but... And is that straight? That looks straight. The red is kind of lined up with the bottom of that platform. I feel like it's just ever so slightly to the left. And now it's too far. Feels lined up. Right there. How's that? It's tilted? It's good there. It's like the camera shifts too. The camera moves and then the thing you're moving moves every time you pick it up. Okay. I feel like that's pretty good. Is it flat? Yeah. Now, it's just like... Can you put a link in chat to see? I don't think you can post links in my chat. It'll, if you just get rid of the, like, .com or something. At the end. Wow. It barely covers the red. Hold on. I know this is like the ground that I like. Oh. I don't know if that's gonna bother me though, you know? I feel like that might bother me. Just having those little bits of... Hold on. Oh yeah, and the red on that part particularly right there is... It's raising over here. Yeah, my Discord is members only. Slightly tilted. Why is it tilted? It is tilted. It's the platform's tilted. Okay, that's fine. Like, I want it like this, where basically how it is on this end, where it's just the white around, the white border around. All right. I hate this like ooh, this mod. I don't like understand how it functions. Yeah, it is tilting when I set it down. What do you want to link? What are you trying to link me? Doesn't feel right. Your PC build? Oh, you're trying to send the PC, the part picker build? Okay, well that's low now, but that's... It's... I think it's actually nice and flat, though. Or is it tilted? Oh, it's definitely tilted down. Like, why? I go this way now? It's like still tilted down. It's not as bad, but it's... Okay, that seemed like it raised it a bit. Just a smidge. That... Okay, it's flat, but I can tell that it's not flat in this on this way now. It's like tilted this way, direction now. I'm pretty sure. Either way, the height is it's too low, just barely. When is good enough? Never. So what I'll do is we'll do like an X here, and then I'll just turn off the tool, and we'll just hope that that was flat in relation to everything else here. Oh my god, it's almost there. I believe I can get this. I think if we take the alignment tool and we... Can you just... Thank you. No, you're still in the way. We take the alignment tool. We just kind of go to the left with it. Like that. And then we flatten that. Oh, it's like ever so slightly tilted downward. But that is like... That is fine with me, because that was actually like so minor. Okay, I think that's actually good enough. I think oh wait, it actually might be pretty good with the ground as well, though. The only problem, it is so low now that it might like cover in some places and not cover in other places. So that is an issue, but we'll see. Go to the right. It's a little to my left. Surely this is gonna be off. Let's move to the left. Let's try and visually remember where it is. Somewhere like around there. A little bit off. Let's go a little to the right. Okay. Just like a little up and to the right. Just a smidge. There. Okay, it's pretty good. That looks good. I think I'm happy with that. Try and put this all back. Let's try and grab this one piece here. Let's get one of these legs covered. Maybe this one too. So it doesn't plop out. That leg is covered. Pretty sure I just needed those, at least a few covered once it's submerged. Or buried, rather. Problem is, do I have any unaltered ground? Okay, this ground over here doesn't seem like it's been messed with. So... Aha! I knew it. I knew it. But why? It doesn't seem like it's that bad. It doesn't really seem like it's that bad. It's raising itself. Why is it raising the ground there? Getting things flat in this game is like a nightmare. Because what do you mean I literally was flat the entire time? And now it's not flat. My OCD, you could see the slight tilt. Like, it's... My god. Oh my. How is that that high? Liar. Liar. How to connect it? There you go. No, we could run the cables underneath or something and then, like, have it connect to one of these platforms. But I don't even know if it needs to be powered, really. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna... Like, this might just end up having some storage things on it, or so, like some low storage on it. Like, we could have a couple tables like that, or we could have like the active tables might be a little bit too large. The active platforms. Be like giant tables. I don't know. They might be a little bit too big if we put active ones in there. I still need a... I'm still not like 100% convinced I want to keep this because of the way this is behaving. Ugh, I knew it. I'm trying to find... Oh, no, not that one. It's just like, I can tell. It's like a 2-degree... Like a 2-degree tilt. You can see the bottom of the platform in the red. It's like touching over here, but it's not the gap here. It wouldn't be a big deal, but that 2-degree difference is making it so that these plugs don't get covered. Even if I go like this, right? That one is still kind of... Because then, look, this ground over here now is like... So annoying. Wi-Fi isn't working. RIP Wi-Fi. Psycho. My OCD cannot handle this. Two degrees, man. 2 degrees. How much is an active platform? Because... Is it on this one or is it the medium? It's the medium. Okay, so let's imagine like 2 of these guys. Essentially 2 of these guys in the middle. I think it's too cramped if I do that. I think it's just too cramped. very not happy with the way this is, like, not level. How it used to be. I just... Oh my god. It bothers me. I don't know if I can unsee it. Okay, let's just try and just move past this for a second. Hold on. The problem is, if we try and... If, like, these platforms pop out, then we'll have... I was thinking about filling in this mountain, but if they pop out, then we have a whole issue where this stuff doesn't want to go back until I dig out the mountain again. So let's just start figuring out where we want to put stuff here, maybe. Like, do we want... We're not going to have the atmosphere condenser, so maybe we have, like, the chemistry lab there, right? And so if we have chemistry lab there, that's a good spot. Kind of wondering, though, so if... Chemistry lab? Wait. But why? Why are you not? You are not correct. Yeah, I knew you were not correct. There we go. Okay. It's still not quite right. It's like a little bit to the... A little bit too far over to the... You need to tilt more. That's pretty good. We'll fix that. Oh, the friend request? Your friend request for what? Where? So I'm just trying to think, because, like, if we have... You know, we have the Desolo centrifuge here. If it's going to be, like, clay or something, then it's going to want to go straight to the smelter. So we want to be able to, like, drag it over since it doesn't have its own platform, right? But then, from smelting, it's going to be here, and we're going to want to have it be kind of somewhat easy to move it to over to a crafter, right? But I do want the crafters to be kind of visible. I don't want them to be kind of hidden back here behind the or the printers. So maybe the printers, you know, the printer there. We have the medium and the large there. Send an email on what? Alright. This one's gonna have to have its own platform, not that one, but I might give it like a small one somewhere, like I've done on my Nova space, my Nova space. Yeah. Okay, I was like, email. Okay, I'm look at your... Build cores? What is... Give me 1 second. Okay. PC building simulator. Has 3D renders. You can see that. Looks good. I mean, it's a nifty website. But I mean, yeah, your build looks cool. Everything fits clearly. I'm just trying to think. We're gonna put a large storage thing here. It's gonna have what's it called on it? The medium storage, like foldable storage things on it, and then we'll have the empty spot here. Or should we have the empty spot, or should we have this spot for lights, for like a light, like I'd have on my other base? If we put lights in the corners of everything, so we kind of have something like this going on. Then over here we could have all the printers, but then printers don't have anything to work off of. I've kind of done something in the past where I have the printers, medium printer there with a bunch of storage space on that. What else are we gonna even have here? Because should we have a double smelter? We could have a super smelter set up on this, I guess. Why would we need? Do we even need a super smelter on this? Like, we're not even gonna be smelting stuff too much, right? Like, graphite. Wolframite? Sphalerite. So zinc. I guess we could have a super smelter. Super smelters are fun. So do we have the super smelter on this side or that side is the question. Maybe we put it on this side. It's more in view. And it's kind of low, so it won't block that stuff. We put another smelter there, and then with large storage, large storage. The thing about having this... Okay, the thing about having... I like this here. We just have to have the gas there, but we need to have a storage section for gases. And so... Like, we could do something... Okay, let's not put that there. Where we have the gases on this guy? Still no, that might poke out a little bit too much. More than I would like. There's 6 gases. If we have a large storage, like, pyramid thing, that's got 8 slots on it. So we could fit all 6 gases plus maybe a hydrazine container for some reason and like a soil container on it. I mean, you could do the same thing with this one, so it's really just about how it looks, but it's easier to access the other one than having to pick this one up and turn around, spin it around. Okay, well, we know we're gonna have like the medium printer there, right? Maybe we should have that spaced out a little bit, like that. So the holograms are spaced out a bit. But it kind of depends how much space this gives us. What's gonna go here then? This could be additional storage, I guess, because we're not going to have like the large storage things that we normally have on this. Maybe like these two, like that one's going to be pretty much primarily storage, and this one's going to be storage with the printer. We could have the baby printer here. Oh, we want the lights though, right? We'll see. Actually, maybe we won't want the lights because we're gonna have the double smelter, and okay, sure. Let's leave that as is for now because this is feeling good. How do I make let's make a field shelter. Is it a medium? I don't think it's... Yeah. It's so funny how it's like squished down here. I think, is that like the original size it used to be? Need graphene. And graphene is graphite and... Or graphite and hydrazine. Okay. Well, good thing we've got that. Some graphite. I'll just take the hydrazine from the ship right there for now. Okay, that's going to take a minute. What else does it need? Silicon? And that's resin, quartz, and methane. I brought quartz, didn't I? I thought I brought quartz. I thought I brought quartz on here. Maybe I just... Maybe I just turned it all into glass. Okay. Quartz, resin. Who needs it? You need it. Okay, so I'm gonna get the quartz in a second. Need methane. Quartz. Silicone. There we go. And we'll make a little field shelter, and then we'll see kind of where we want to have that. Because I feel like I want it up there. We'll be able to see it from here and from above. It'll be fun. Like squished. And then it expands. Can we get up here? Yeah, no problem. Is this gonna like damage the land? I don't think it does. It just opens. Yeah. Wow. Like a kind of like a perfect fit almost. We might need to like flatten the ground a little bit. Do feel like I want most of it exposed there though. So don't need a ton of flat ground for it, I think. Just like nestled in there, but it's like a perfect spot for it. The ramp just barely being like above is kind of not ideal. Just back it up just a bit. Just like a smidge. Gotta be careful not to mess that up. What is making noise? Stop. Might be a little too tucked in. Maybe let's try turning it a bit. Ow. Alright, let's see. How does this... The light turned off. I think I dig that. It's kind of cute. It's a little bit of a... It's kind of hanging out up there. That's fun. And we'll connect it with we'll connect it with power extenders so we can get oxygen to the rest of the base. This looks nice from above as well. Let's go over here. Now that we've set up this full circle. We could also put an extractor up here for this zinc. Yeah, that looks nice. You might have to forgo the super smelter. I think we might have to forgo it because I think we just need lights, man. I don't know if the lights are going to look good over here. Like these tall lights are going to look good on the platforms. If we should just have them like built into the land. But that's a lot of work and we have to like run cables and stuff. Just might not be the most efficient thing to do. All storage. Just depends how it looks from kind of a distance as well. Don't be drunk coming out that door. Yeah, you just fall. Fine, we could see it from here too. Might like scoot it up a little bit and maybe we'll just like raise the land a tiny bit so that that ramp isn't quite floating. We need to like, we might need to double light this one. We do need more ceramic for this. Is it 1 ceramic or 2 ceramic for those? Oh, it's just 1 ceramic. Okay, we have the perfect amount here, so. Nice. Let's grab all these lights that we have. Should grab all of our copper, I guess, too. We're gonna need the copper for the, like, power extenders and things. That's fine. Yeah. That's, that was to be expected. Didn't have the lights on that one. Turn all the lights on. I am light. Like ever so slightly dim, but it's still fine. I think once we get all the lights filled up. Is that just copper for those? Work light, work light. It is just copper. Cool. We have a ton of it too. Whoa. Sometimes having a lot of lights is ugly though, so we'll see how this looks. I don't really know. I feel like there's not a ton of great ways to light up your base. Unless there's some crazy strat that I don't know of. Damn, we are lit. That is very fast. Oh, we're lit though. Let's see how this looks from above. Does it look weird or does it look good? We also want to maybe put some lights over here too. I think that looks fine. Like, I could always put floodlights just, like, chilling on their own, but I don't know. So we put a light somewhere over down here, like a couple ones, like maybe like one here. Maybe one, like, under, like, right here. Maybe one right here. Maybe. That might look kind of ugly, though. Maybe not. We have a... We have the ability to make a shredder right now. I'm sure we have this stuff. Exochip, tungsten carbide, and steel. Yeah, I think we have this stuff for that. We need iron, carbon, tungsten. Carbon again? Question mark? We have exochip as well. We have the tungsten. Let's just take the tungsten over. This is... I should probably start setting up the platforms for storage, too. This is what I get for trying to take the shortcut and not my intended path to get over here. Okay, before we do that, let's just make some of these platforms, these storage platforms, I guess. Of course we need ceramic for that. Of course. The one thing I was like, maybe I'm bringing too much ceramic. Maybe I don't need to bring that much. It's gonna make 3. It's fine. Sure, there's a more efficient way of doing that, but... Could hear the centrifuge slow down and speed up as I took those batteries off. Wait, I need that iron for the large printer. But I need this for the steel. And then I need organic material. And I know I brought organic material, didn't I? Yeah. I don't need it there. I need... Okay, let's take, like... just some of the organic material. That's... Let's put that one on there. Get the other one as well. Those are all done. Oh, hold on a second. I need argon too? Oh my. Wait, why is there... What? How is there an organic material there? Steel. We need to put some... Let's have a couple of those on there. We need tungsten. Tungsten carbide. So need the carbon. I'm just like spinning in circles. I might end up having this one like that, as opposed to that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I guess this is useful for this. You could do that. Storage in the middle. I think you should invest in a higher refresh rate monitor with that build. I'd say you're probably good with like a 165, no higher than 200. I don't think you need to go with anything crazy. We got the steel. Oh, we need 2 exo chips. Okay. Tungsten carbide. Oh, exo chip. F144, 1440p. I'd say just keep your 144 hertz one for now, and just wait until you actually get it and see how it does. If you're consistently going above the refresh rate of your monitor and like everything that you play, then everything that you play regularly, like your main games, then I would say, yeah, sure, upgrade your monitor. It's gonna take a minute. Let's just give it some more power, I guess. Yeah, it's operating on good power. I'm actually gaining power. It's just as fast as it'll go. Hey, Vespa. What's up, dude? Welcome. How's it going? I just want to get this scrapper going so I can scrap some of these random platforms that are kind of lying around. I don't want to have to deal with them. You got your Ghost of Tsushima having a good time? Nice, nice. Have fun with that. I have not played that game. What else do we need to be setting up right now? I don't want to set up too much yet, because I don't know exactly how much storage I need. I just want to have enough storage for things to be, you know, set up. I guess let's start moving some of this, all the supplies from the ship over here. That's probably going to be the best bet. Maybe we take this off of here. The shredder's actually going to go in the middle, just temporarily, I think. While I, so, you know, let's put a tungsten over here. Spare. There's 2 guys on there. Set up copper over here as well. Okay, plenty of copper. And we still have aluminum and stuff too. These on here. These are empty. Let's do this. Too. Let's not blow up our base either. Shred that as well. Yeah, I heard it's a good game. Graphics are nice from what I've seen on console gameplay. I didn't really watch anybody play it, though. Do you own the finals in Elden Ring? It's okay, I have a friend like that too. Oh, do not scrap that, please. This thing being in the middle is such a... so in the way. Alright, for now that's just gonna go over here. So Warframe also free? We have to get rid of these guys, but I'm gonna use one of these for the shredder. So we need to have a spot for the shredder to be as well. Don't know where the shredder's gonna be located. It's definitely not gonna be here. Nice, perfect. And we're getting more power back. I guess let's move you here for now. This is my resin. Oh, we've gone through quite a bit of resin here. Okay, let's try not to lose this platform. So what else do we need to transfer? We need to transfer over all this iron and aluminum and glass. This one's empty. Okay. Let's take all the empty ones back. Can't reach. There we go. Oh. There's so much glass. Let's make the... Okay, let's make another... We need more resin, I think, for this. We need the large storage. What's ceramic? Never mind. I know I at least need one of these for this. So. Where... do I want to put these guys? I also need to make the little medium resource canisters. Plastic and glass. Plastic. You have 4 Battlefield games you bought for $1 each? Yeah, I remember when they had that sale. What do you guys know about BioShock? Have you guys played all the BioShocks? I personally liked BioShock Infinite a lot, but I know some people didn't like it that much. Okay. This is going to go on the... scrapper setup. And then we're going to need 2 of these resource things. Compound and carbon. Yeah, I enjoyed all the BioShocks. I remember playing the first one. I was like scared of that first sequence, that first section where you first get down to the bottom. And you're looking outside of your little like craft. Good times. Where did that carbon go? Oh, it went up here, didn't it? Okay, yeah, I need to put something up there to stop that from happening, but that's fine. We'll do that in a second. But oh wait, wrong one. We need what else? What else? And these two are also going to go over there on this, the front of this guy. We do need a trade platform. I don't know what we make that on. I forget. Probably medium. Let's see. Trade platform. Exochip, iron, and tungsten. Iron. Tungsten, and then we need to grab an exochip. Grab the exochip. This guy, because that's going to be in the way. I don't know if you ever need lithium in this. I don't think you ever do need lithium. No. Do not. How much for one of these batteries? It's on the medium. Everything's on the medium. Two lithium and a zinc. Okay, zinc is like the one thing that I didn't bring because this planet has a ton of it. I guess we could try and get an extractor going. Yeah, it's locked. I guess I'll just take it over. Okay, so that's set up and that'll go somewhere at some point. Played Skylanders in elementary school. What is that? I've never heard of Skylanders. Is this just going to be storage right here? That is just going to be storage. I love my extra large shredders. I could have put like a large shredder there, I think, but I think I much rather have a extra large shredder and just put it somewhere. Where can we put the extra large shredder then? I might just put it in like over here somewhere. I don't know exactly how I'm going to set up this area right here. What is complaining about? What is complaining about me changing the land? Is there something above that I... Oh, it's you. You are complaining. Oh, God. We're just gonna close this up a little bit so we know kind of how this is gonna kind of flow down, just to get an idea of... Gotta be careful not to pop up this platform. The good thing is that if one pops off, it's not a big deal because we just have to line it up again. But if multiple do at the same time, then it's a problem. Because depending on which ones they are. Okay, that's fun. So we have that there, and... maybe we just block off this section here. And that's where my scrapper goes. You know, like right here. Thing is, I don't know if there's anywhere I can put the scrapper that will be nice looking. Like, this is all going to be closed up. I think. I don't know, maybe this will still be here. I mean, then you could still see it if I put it in here. It's just I don't want to... I do want to save this path because it connects to this guy up here. So that'd be kind of nice to have this up here. A connection there. And then this up here... don't think I want to mess with this up here. I like this. I like that spike there too. So I think we just block off this stuff here. Kind of just have it right in here. I think this is a big enough space. Oh, my power gen on the big plat? Yeah, that's kind of what I was planning to do. I want to have some power generation visible in the in this main area, but I am definitely going to put some of the other stuff. Like if I need excess batteries or whatever. Look at that. That'd be nice too. I need to lower it a little bit maybe. Let's lower it and then maybe... actually, we might not even need to lower it. I think if we just flatten, make a little bit more space for it. Oh, no. No, stop. So annoying. Maybe back it up just a little bit here. Take this out. Because then the ship will not just like fly through the, you know, it has an opening here, so it can fly up. I'm just gonna fly through the rock. So something like this. Maybe push it back a little bit. It's kind of... I don't... Yeah, I want this to be a little bit further back. I have it cleared out in the back. It's just the problem is this rock here. It's got 2-tap by a boss. Oh, rip. I want to keep kind of this want to have this kind of like dividing kind of rock here. I'll have to kind of touch this up so it's not so... We'll fix some of this gray in here, although it kind of works. Maybe we lower this just a smidge, actually. Let's lower this. Lower. And then bring it back a little bit. Back here. We'll have to paint that. Not. It's a nice little fit. We just gotta hollow this out a little bit, make the hole for the ship a little bit larger there. You're gonna go to sleep? Alright, Macaroni. Get another 15 hours of sleep. Okay, I like this. It's got like a little bit of a gap, but it's like hidden when we're walking through here, you know? We're walking through, you don't see it, but you kind of just across the way, and if I need to like bring stuff over, I can just do that. Not a problem. Kind of hollow this out a little bit. Oh. Give it a little more clearance here. A little more realistic. A smidge. Not like I'm gonna really climb up here anyways like this, so this is fine. There you go, the rocket can fly off. We gotta close the back. We'll close up the back, but we also need to kind of tidy up this. It's kind of dark over here, huh? We'll light it up. I apologize. I'll build this up just a little bit. Yeah. I don't love that this is kind of a hole here. I'm gonna patch it. I think I dig that. I'm good with all that. Maybe give it a little more clearance on the top here. It's just a little close. Please. Thank you. Let's close this up here. A low rock. There you go. That's much better. A little bit of clearance. Filled in the back. We'll set up a light somewhere. That's kind of nice the way the light comes through here too. I don't know. Maybe we don't need a light here, you know? We're just dwelling in the caves. It's fun. It's a little buried there. We could maybe put something back here, like right here, but like I have to be careful. I don't want to. I kind of want it to be semi-hidden. I know it says there's low wind. I don't know if a windmill would look good here. I don't know. Like I don't know that I've ever noticed any wind, though. It's the problem. It's kind of funny that they have a broken wind thing on there as well. We might need to change our storage solution. Like the platforms are fine. It's just we might need to have a different storage solution than what I normally go for, which is like this, because the way the rock wall is kind of surrounding us like this. Unless I just kind of keep it very close the way it is here. All right, just barely could see what's there. Let's do this. Oh yeah, we can put it there. It's here and here. Move this guy over here so we get an idea of how we want to do this. And we'll move this over here because it's gonna be a problem. No, don't get rid of the grass. Whoa. Okay, that's a little tight there. Gonna. Yeah. Maybe it's not too bad. Kind of smooth out some of this stuff here, but it's just because of the... I don't think this is going to be gray, actually, at the end, but we'll see. We'll see what kind of... how I'll set up the colors around this area. Because allowing the yellow to kind of pop is good, but... I think if I paint this, it's going to kill the spike. Ooh, we can test it. Let's try and find a spot where we can test that. I'm pretty sure it will. Find a small spike, yeah. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I think if it was like, if it was something like a, like grass or anything like that, it would kill it. But not the spike. But you know what? We don't have a spot for research. Maybe we just plop the research on the rail station, the control, like the rail thing, and maybe that'll be that. I think I need more ceramic if I want to make another. If I want to make another large storage, because I would need one for here, and then I would need one for this section as well. But we'll hold off on that. I guess let's try kind of forming some of this back a little bit. Classic. I think we want to cover all of this up again. Kind of flying through the soil here. I kind of want to give it like an overhang type deal here, kind of like it's slightly covered by a cave, or like it's in a cave rather. That'll be the easiest way for me to do this. Yeah, okay. This is where I'm doing it right here. And it'll kind of look nice because it'll catch the light and won't let it kind of spill over, and then it'll just kind of outline the area a little bit nicer. Maybe right here we kind of bring this through here. How's that look? Okay, not bad. I think maybe we could leave like a small hole right there, because then that would create like kind of a shadow. Okay, either we make like a hole here like this. Maybe we don't quite cover that up. A little bit funky. This part's gonna take a lot of trial and error to do. I think that looks nice with that hole there. Let's take another step back and see. Ugh. Yeah, it looks nice with that hole there. It fills the space and it creates a dark spot because the light can't get in. Kind of a little weird that the light is kind of getting in here, though. It's like a visual glitch. Should I just, like, fill in this mountain right here? At one point, will the light no longer be... No? Yeah, there we go. I don't like the way this connection is there. Okay. I'm digging all that. We gotta fill in this back section here as well, behind all the chemistry lab. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I am muted. Sorry. It's because there was a fire truck that came by. Like, what is wrong with this land here? And also what I was saying is, that if you saw my world, it was from January 2023, and that was not even the start of the world. That was one of the earliest saves I could see there. Oh! That's not it, though. It's not... Why are you... Why are you dumb? Why are you the way that you are? Is it... Is it literally... Is it because of, like, this over here? I swear if this pops off the platform. But oh, you are so dramatic. To, like, chuck it into place, maybe it'll... Nope, it still likes to sink in. Oh, you're dramatic as hell. Like, what? We were so close. We just had to close up this little area here, and then it just had to complain. Like, okay, let's just... I don't know. I mean, let's just dig this out, I guess. Since it wants to complain about something being here that is not here. Look, it's not even, like, got plenty of... It's got plenty of good ground here. This ground is perfectly fine. Oh yeah, by the way, Tez, that sounds good. Why is it not working anymore, dude? It's even, like, what? I don't know. Is the only thing I can think of is above. Like, it's mad that about this section above it. Does it feel like it has clearance, and it just feels like it's being forced down for some reason? But that's not even doing it. Gotta go. Alright. See you tomorrow. Like, that's not it, though. Like, it will work in, like, every position that is not it. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad if I, like, right here, if I do this and it's, like, not... Oh, if it's not even... If it pops out, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Now. Okay, even flattening that, it's still not happy. What is the issue? What is the... What? Like, why did it do that? Like this spike. What about the spike? Are you unhappy with that spike there? You make 0 sense. Is it mad about this back here? Come on. Dude. If I craft another one of these, you think it'll work? You think it won't be so picky? You think it's just this one being dumb? Like, this makes 0 sense. Right there, there's all the space in the world, and it wants to tilt down. It's driving me insane. Is this guy gonna cooperate? Yeah, this guy is cooperating. He's got no problem. Hello? Can we not ascend? Please, no ascension, please. Oh. Oh, but it's tilted down. Why? What is that? Why? I should. You're what? You're about to go lather yourself in polyspore. What is that? Ew. What is it? All right. I'm gonna have to fix this on my own time, guys, because I need to end the... We need to end. Unfortunate twist of fate here. But we're looking good. We're looking good, I think. The base is coming along. It's coming along. This is kind of what the vision I had, where you had, like, you know, you could see the base from underneath, and you just cannot see the base anywhere else. Just wandering around, you just don't see a base until you come over this hill, and there's like, whoa, there's a base. It's kind of fun. This will be a fun one. I want these bases to be, like, nice looking, so that every time I go to one, I'm like, wow, this one's really cool, or wow, this one's really unique, so. We're getting there, and eventually we'll get to the center of all the planets, and we'll complete the game, I guess? Question mark? And then we'll do Megatech, and Megatech will be so much fun. I hope it's actually lives up to the hype. No, don't leave. You can't sleep. I'm sorry, Macaroni. I have to go, though. I have to make dinner. It's 7:12. I was supposed to end 12 minutes ago. I must go make dinner. But I wish you the best of luck with your troubles, your issues, whatever the hell was going on with you. But yeah, good luck. Thank you, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for liking. AFAS, thank you so much for becoming a member, dude. I really appreciate that. And thank you for gifting to the channel and to my little community that we have here. I really do appreciate you and all the donos you've done in the past. It does really help out the channel, I think. I think it helps with, like, algorithm stuff too, but it just helps out. So thank you. But yeah, that's all I got. We'll be doing a stream tomorrow, but we'll be doing some finals with any luck from Pez actually being here, being available rather. So yeah, that'll be nice. Get back into some stuff. Yeah, that's all I got. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.